The holiday season is supposed to be a time of joy, but for many it can bring added stress, anxiety, and depression. Whether it's the pressure of holiday expectations or feeling overwhelmed by all that needs to be done, it is very important to prioritize our mental health during this busy time of year. Today we're excited to welcome Roshonda Cureton, the Director of Behavioral Health at Omni Family Health, to discuss how holiday season can impact our mental well-being and share some helpful strategies for combating our holiday blues. Welcome, Roshonda.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It's so great to have you today. Okay, so let's get into this. First, I want to know who you are and what you do at Omni Family Health.
Well, again, thank you for having me. And as you mentioned, my name is Roshonda Cureton, and I am the Director of Behavioral Health. And so my primary role as the director is I oversee all of the aspects related to behavioral health. And so in our behavioral health department, we provide therapy, and we also provide medication management for individuals with mental health illnesses. And our therapy component consists of licensed behavioral health therapists. And so we have clinical social workers, marriage and family therapists, we have psychologists, and then on the medication side, we have psychiatrists and nurse practitioners.
You have a whole team of people there.
Yes, we do. It's awesome.
So we're rolling into the holidays, and while it's supposed to be happy for a lot of us, I know for many people it's not such a happy time.
Right. Right. Well, you're right. During this time, a lot of people do experience seasonal depression. And not that it's just specific to the holidays, but during the holidays, what studies have found is that 60% of individuals will have a negative impact on their mental health, specifically because of the holidays. In that same studies, it showed that individuals who's already experiencing mental health illnesses experience a 24% increase.
Oh, wow.
Of a negative impact on their mental health. Additionally, 40% say there's some negative impact on their mental health. So overall, we're talking about 60 out of 100 people, 60 out of 100 people say the holidays have a negative impact on their mental health.
Well, that doesn't sound so happy. No, that doesn't sound like a happy holiday.
No, not joyful.
Less joyful, but I mean, it obviously it's very common, so it's nothing to be overly concerned about if you're sad, unless it's to a certain degree. But let's talk about the physical aspects of having some of those, of anxiety and depression. Can that affect you physically? Absolutely.
So stress, anxiety, depression, they all play a big part on physiological systems of the body. And so they can range from fatigue to even stroke, right?
Oh, wow.
So anything in between, and that could be headaches and migraines, sleep disruption, whether you're sleeping too much or you're sleeping too little, digestive symptoms, as well as heart disease. And so our stress that we have on our bodies, it will tell us, it shows.
I feel like you just listed everything I deal with on a daily basis. I'm like, oh no, am I stressed? I'm probably pretty stressed. So what are some of the top reasons, specifically around the holidays, that people are feeling that stress and extra anxiety?
What I've noticed is, and even within myself, right, that we overextend ourselves, right? We try to meet expectations that maybe we normally wouldn't, and that may be around finances, family, travel. We meet, again, these they may seem unrealistic, but we're saying we got to do it. We got to do it, right? We got to make it special, right? Yeah. It's the holidays, but not realizing how much of an impact it's actually having on us and on our bodies as well.
You're right. I have a lot of kids. I have 5 kids, Roshonda. So during the holiday season, I'm trying to do everything. I'm like, we're doing the tree, and we're doing the stockings, and we're helping our elf get out of mischief. And there's so many things to do, and that's outside of traveling and cooking and present shopping. So there is a lot of added stress for everyone during the holidays.
Absolutely. Like you said, we want to make it special, right? And I'm not a Grinch. I want it to be special too, right? But we also have to make sure we're taking care of ourselves as well.
So let's talk about that. What are some of your tips to take care of ourselves this holiday season?
Well, I think one of the main things is that we be proactive, right? The holidays are the same time every year, right? So planning ahead of time, right?
Don't procrastinate.
Absolutely. And it's okay that we set boundaries with individuals, right? Sometimes we don't want to say no because it's the holidays and we want everyone to be happy,
we never
right?
see that person.
But we never see that person, right? But again, it's weighing on us, and then we feel it afterwards, right? And so it's okay with setting boundaries for ourselves, planning ahead. And if you can't do something, it's okay to say no. And you can say no in a graceful way. way, right? It doesn't have to be a Scrooge way.
I'm going to put that one on a bumper sticker. just no this holiday season. If it's too much, just say no.
I'll make it for you.
We'll wear some shirts. We'll go some matching gear.
Twins.
Okay, so if we're feeling the holiday stress and maybe we feel like we need a little extra help, how do we get a hold of you at Omni or anyone in your team to get that help?
Well, there's numerous ways. So we have our 866 number. That's 866-707-OMNI. We also have our website, so omnifamilyhealth.org. We're across multiple social media platforms, and we have over 36 clinics. So
Wow.
if someone wanted to get some information and they were riding by one of our clinics, they can stop in and grab a brochure.
Amazing. So we'll put that information on the screen as well. Don't let the holidays overtake your joy.
Absolutely.
Just say no if it's too much.
Say no.
Well, thank you so much, Roshonda, for coming on and sharing all of your tips.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
It was great having you.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with more Studio 17.